Hello and welcome. My name is Nilaus and this is episode 124, the final episode of Marathon Automation. This very long running campaign that started even back in 0.14, if you won't believe it, I think. Or did I restart it? Oh, I think I restarted it when... Anyway, it's been a long time coming and it's actually been running for 3 months and now we're at the end. So we're running marathon mode, so everything is very more expensive, and that shows. We are done with all of our signs. The last hurdle on the road is what we're seeing here. This is where we have our rocket fuel that's being produced as efficiently as possibly can be. You can see most of them are active, and the generation. Look at this little robot carrying. Oh, I can't get across. I'll just take my little plane. Oh, I never even built the last level of plane here. So I have 1.8 and 1.9 in these two. So that's pretty good. That's actually, I don't know, 3.7 thousand. Look at all these barrels. Let's just look at the content. I have 540,000 plastic. That's not so much actually, but it's definitely enough. But I have 109,000 residual gas. That's something we definitely need, and a lot of other stuff. Let's head up to the place where we are going to launch rockets from. It's up here. This is very old-fashioned. And here we have our rocket silos. But rocket silos will not launch unless... Let's just recap, because maybe you've not kept up or you just want to see what the final episode is about. Here we are producing our low-density structures. Here we're producing the satellites. They are Bob's mods, so they take a bit more effort. Here we are getting from remote sources the control units. The control units are crafted here. Rocket control units, they are right there. Good. Very efficiently as well. And they're just idling with 1000 each. And the heat sink. That one, right? Yep. This is a heat sink material. That one. Heat shielding. Also ready. Unfortunately, Angel has screwed us over on this one, so I can't put productivity modules in that. Anyway, as I go down here and say, hey, why don't I request some of this? I just noticed something. Look at that. 2 of those coming in. What is that? Gold science pack? That is not in the game. Very interesting though. Maybe that's something Angel has been putting in for fun. So we have 2 trains of each 1280 rocket fuel coming in. The reason why it's 1280 is because that's the maximum it can carry. And do we have an inbound? Nope, that's not it. We're just waiting for the trains to come in. I'll just jump out of the very noisy plane here. Everything else is relatively idle in this network as it is now. Where do we have it? Oh, that's coming in. And look to the right. It should be coming right around the bend right now. And now, and now, and now. Okay, now it's coming. Here it is. 1280. Go, go, go. Interesting that they go to 2 different locations. Ah, right, those go to satellites. And up here, let's get in there and just get into the thick of it and see how things are operate. Here, since we have a lot of productivity. Oh, look at that flash. What? That is fast. Yep, it's just flashing very, very, very fast. It is pretty much instant. And then everything else is coming in as well. How's this one? 31, 21, 72. And we will not launch rockets yet. But once it's up, I should be... Yep. No, none of them are actually... Ah, right. Okay. So I didn't have the satellites just yet, but now they're in there. There's 2 in each, right? There. First one is preparing. And the only ones that's done preparing. Okay, so those 2 are ready. Somehow these 2 are just not getting it. It's probably something like when things get in here, they have a tendency to go right instead of left, and that's why they are marginally slower. 62. Should have their own dedicated, but whatever. This will be fine. It's not going to launch any faster nonetheless. And they're here. So, why is this so damn slow? But it flashes 3 at a time. Huh. What are we missing? It's still missing the rocket silo. And this guy's... Oh, let's just go down and get some more. It's probably not going to last very long, this part, because it puts the whole base into high speed. Boom. There we go. Because if the transport time is what holds up, then that's easy to solve. Here we are. We're ready to launch rockets. This speed, it's crafting speed 45. That's pretty neat. And it should auto launch. Good. I wonder how I'll auto launch, and then look at that. Almost things coming in. Auto launch, auto launch, auto launch, and auto launch. Here we are. The rockets are firing away, getting ready. I want to see how much is actually being put in while we're working here. Oh, there we go. Are they start working? No, not yet. There we are. So 132 hours played in 124 episodes. That's actually not that surprising for me, because it basically means that I'm placing twice the time that I'm recording. That seems very reasonable, and also what is expected for me. Red metal catalyst is not. Sodium chloride now. Things are just starting to kick into gear to speed up here. Let's see, it's still that one that isn't running, but look at all those robots. It's a lot of robots that are operational. I got stuck at 25, 37. Yeah, it's too much. Too much indeed. What are we waiting for? It's this one. Yeah, nothing is being delivered. Nothing is being delivered for the rocket fuel. The rocket fuel is by far the worst one. Is that rocket fuel? No. And just everything just keeps going. Let's have a look at this one. I have rocket. What is this? This is out to rocket components. Oh, okay. I'll go over here and see how much we have, how this is progressing. That's actually only 4 rockets that we launched, because it's just it's the damn rocket fuel that's keeping it up. It's 1.9, so it's really close to getting there, but it's just stuck again. And the only reason it can get stuck is ammonia. Why is that not working? This one is working just as much as it can. Okay, well, we can't do these, but we can do speed. Let's go over here and get some speed modules. Yank. Got it. Let's go crazy. Yep, that's going a lot faster. Wow. It has almost 100 in. So let's just get it to 200. If that's what it takes to keep it running. And of course, just the second that each one comes in, boom, it's gone. But something is happening here. I have 26 and they're being picked up, going up here. Unfortunately, there are productivity modules anywhere. That sucks. And is things working up here? Nope. It's just still progressing down here once this one is crafted. And slow. What is this one? This is monochloramine. Monochloramine is feverishly trying to keep up. Things are working here, but this one's also unloading as fast as it possibly can. And yet, because it needs 300 of those for 14 or 50 monochloramine. This is a crazy one. And that one's just a matter of letting it run for as long as possible. Everything else is fine. Yep. This one is not working because it waits for monochloramine always. How's this one? Yeah. It is really this one because it takes 300 for each monochloramine. It is also strange how sodium hypochlorite plus ammonia is monochloramine. I wonder what the amine is. Well, it's been a while since I've had organic chemistry. Look at that. That was actually jammed for a second. Output jammed, but that can't be true. That one just keeps going. And here we have the monochloramine. That's really slow. But it won't do any good to extend this one. Oh, let's at least clean this up. This one won't be able to extend because this one is just... What? Oh, it's the sodium hypochlorite. That's interesting. And where did my airplane go? Ah, we end up with one of those, can't find my car, in this case airplane. Sodium hypochlorite, where exactly did we build that? Up here. What are you doing? What are you not happy about? You're not happy about... You're not getting... Alright, let's get up here and see what the hell is going on. There's a bit of an issue. There are so many things that just have to go just right before it works, and so few things that have to go wrong before it just stops working. Here, you are missing chlorine gas. Why do I not have chlorine gas? I think that's because it's just a random place it's being crafted. This one is taking... Right, and where else is it? It's... No? It must be over here then. You are not working? Why are you not working? Is that because it's saline water? Oh. Saline water is not coming in. Why? Saline water. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, just the trace back from rocket fuel goes back to something as trivial as salt water. Seriously, salt water is our bottleneck. And we have an ocean nearby that we have not. And yes, I have to do that. Spin around. What are you doing here? You are not ready. You are 500. Come on. Where's the water at? Let's just see. No, they can't be done like this. But can they be done like this? Why not? But maybe that's actually... This one is... Right. But maybe it's a salination plant then? These salination plants, they're really slow. So how about we just kick them into gear and make them do a lot more. Wow, just one? Seriously? You're gonna get beaconed the hell out of there. And up here? No, that's not good enough. It has to be right there. Well, that's at least 3 of those. Good. And I will be crafting one because this salination plant is... Boom. Is it fast? Yes, but it's not fast enough. Can these be beaconed? No, the offshore pumps cannot be beaconed. But I'll just build more. It seems like really trivial that when I'm building rockets, and suddenly I'm just stuck with salt water. Salt water, seriously. Salt water is the issue. Anything going on? Okay, so the pipes are now finally constrained. This one, just go faster. And let's get... Now we're getting somewhere. Let's keep track of it. Yep, that's working. Cool. And let's find the plane and go back. Where do we have it? We have 800. It's okay. It's getting better. This is hydroplant. These salination plants. How fast are they now? Speed 31. Ha, flash. It's actually still these pumps. Why are they not able to keep up? That one is just not able to keep up. These guys are working fine. Fine. But it's probably That's a strange thing that is blocking us here. I suspect there might be just a constraint in terms of how much can be carried, and therefore just adding them along the length. See, that's 100, and it's only here that it drops down. So I might actually need to get some. So some of it actually goes straight up here. That's much better. Cool. Yes, it's working. And just to make sure it isn't possible here. It's still not perfect. Is this full? Almost full. It's probably just these pipes. I'm not going to mess anymore with that, but that increases our water. This one is, oh, it must have left. Something must have been purified water. I'm going to go to find the salt water and just see that it goes in. And where was it again? It was not this one. Salt water here, because I need it for the electrolysis. Yeah, now it's working. It's working as fast as it possibly can. These guys are not fully beaconed, but that's so casual. So casual. Which is going up here. Yeah. Which again goes in here, and sodium hypochlorite is just not getting very efficient. And again, no beacons. Nope. Oh, let's look at... Oh, we launched 7 rockets. So a couple of rockets has been launched. Whoops. Here we are. And no red metal catalyst is also something we want to check here. Red metal catalyst. They are green, but they are just running out of that. It's interesting. I will mark here. How much do we have in this one? I'll give you 20,000 iron. I don't want to hear any complaints anymore. Boom, iron. And that iron just goes straight into this. Might just give it a bit of a head start coming from the iron deposit. Love this one. Love this design. It's just brilliant. And I'll just hurry up and reload it so it can keep going. Yeah, why not? And actually, that's not how I want it. I'd much rather have beacons. Beacons will affect all of them, like that. And I need speed beacons then. Good old speed beacons, they are here. Got it. These guys, they go into number 4. Nope, that's not where we are. We are here right now. Speed beacon, speed beacon. And let's just get power. Boom. Yeah, I can't pick them up. What is going on there? That is just awfully slow. All right, working. This is now speed 70. Huh. My guess is... Oh, it's actually able to keep up. That's actually strange and surprising. Yeah. 200. Let's make it 400 of each. Just don't want to run out of any of it. Yeah, that's definitely fast enough. And you are leaving. And what else? Just not enough of the red circuits, the red metal carriers. There we go. That should be enough, right? Oh, it needs 5,000 before it sends off. Wow. That's a lot. Is that practical? On the other hand, is this one requesting 5,000? Yeah, it's requesting. So this one should be going up to 10,000. Yeah, let's do that. This one, just keep going. Just keep going. Awesome. Here, what are we missing? It's the usual self, right? It's this one. It's That damn rocket fuel. Is it now? It is the sodium hypochlorite again. Sodium hypochlorite is a bad thing to miss. What is it? It requires chlorine. How do we make chlorine the easiest? Is it chlorine? Sodium hypochlorite. Yeah, so sodium hydroxide plus... It works, but it just works so damn slow. How are we doing here? We're just doing 2000 and minimum is 2000. So soon, I guess. Wonder how much that one has, but 1k. Ah, sodium hypochlorite is coming. Awesome. That will kickstart it again a bit. Not too much, but it's really, how do we create sodium hydroxide easily? It's water, and then you make it into, oh, sorry, not sodium hydroxide. That I have plenty of. It is, how do I make chlorine? Chlorine comes from, just only comes from salt water. That's the place to get it. But I do think that there are some other places. Hydrochloric acid? No, don't think I have that. Hydrochloric is not something I have here. But that's where we're actually dealing with it. Where the bottleneck is going to be the water. But it is working. These are all Mark IV. They are working as fast as they can. What's your problem? They're working, and this one. This is as fast as it can get. But this... Are you constrained, output constrained? Oh yes, you are output constrained. Wow. Work, as it says. There. That should make this one better. Why am I dismantling that part? Damn. Forget about it. 5,000. Right. And let's make sure that hydrogen actually goes into one of these. This one, can it take more? Yeah, it can take plenty more. So here I'll put in 1000 hydrogen. Hydrogen barrels, that one. Yep. No, like rocket fuel. That's the first, how much is inbound? 600 is inbound, nice. All right, I'm also gonna go down here and request the hydrogen because I might as well just take the hydrogen in. Keep going, and we get over to this location. That's a lot of liquids coming in there. I'll just get hydrogen as well. Minus 2000. Go. Nope, no go. And let's see, where is it? Where is it? This one. How much do we have? We have 1.1k. And here it is. Awesome. Let's have a look at our production of rocket fuel, how that's coming along. Where are we constrained now? It's still the hypochlorite, right? Yeah, the hypochlorite. At least all of this is slowly accruing so that when I get the hypochlorite, it's working. That one still has 40 left. Oh joy. What? Oh, it requires 5 of those. And this, the hypochlorite is going up here. It is actually the worst one. Guy here. Chloride. How do we make this faster? I have no idea. So despite the fact that we have all of the productivity modules, in terms of bulk mod, it's still a real pain in the ass to get satellites launched. And going here, how much do we have? 1.9k. And there we go, sodium hypochlorite. That's perfect timing. Let's just see the sodium hypochlorite coming into our location. No empty canisters. Well, and that'll go into these guys. How? Whoops, I might as well go out of map mode. 200 in each. That's not very much actually. But then again, doesn't really make a difference of how much I request here, because I don't have any. Right, at least here this is ready. This is ready. You are. What are you constrained? Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. I mean, oh my god, that sucks. Ah, now I know what the problem is. I've simply run out of space in my otherwise quite massive storage facility here. There, that should do the trick. And at least we are not constrained on storage space for a couple of hours. This one is still not going anywhere. Oh, I see stuff is being delivered. Okay, so let's get this one up and running and then we can see what's going on. And over here, how much do we have? 1.5, needs to be 2.0. And things are being produced now. Excellent. It's something as trivial as chlorine that's holding up the whole damn thing. It should be something we could solve. And it's not something I can solve like in 1 minute, but it's definitely something I can solve. And these are now working. Once that's working, I get my monochloramine. Ugh, monochloramine is the worst. And that will just trigger all the other ones. This one doesn't require any monochloramine, so that's not constrained, but here, this is dimethylamine and dimethylhydrazine that comes in. Okay, that's working, this one. Okay, so they are working. And now we finally start making these. Doesn't require that much dimethylhydrazine, but it stops. And these guys up here are working, not very efficiently. This one is rocket fuel capsule. Search rocket, oops, rocket fuel capsule. There's only one way to do it, and that's this way. I did expect that, but I just wanted to check. All right, and let's see over here how we're doing. Oh, we had 1.6 suddenly. This one is constrained to 2k? No. Constrained it at 1k. There. There's no point in storing all of that here when it could do good at our rocket launch facility. So, let's hurry up and get to the rocket launch area. Up here. And we have something inbound that's called rocket components. It's coming out of rocket fuel. Let's have a watch it as it moves. It's, whoops, it's moving now. Coming here. And let's watch it navigate this rather strange but highly efficient train network. Hopefully that should launch a rocket more. I hope. And unload. And now we'll see how much it's being. Pickup is just exactly how much we have. So the pickup comes in. And here comes all the rest. And jump out and watch this. Yeah, rocket fuel is by far the worst one, so do prepare for it. Ah, that one's launching first. The other ones? No, not really. At least this one should move faster now because it only can get all of it. Preparing. 58 and 41. 78 could also happen. Go, go, go. There we go. Launching more rockets. They are preparing. That one's probably not gonna make it. Anything inbound? 10 inbound. Ah, that's so fast. And this is a 65. This is not gonna make it. All right, so we are going to wrap up this episode. We have this running. It is working, but it's definitely it definitely should get some tweaking. At this point, I think I've completed this space, but I'd also really want to start over, and hence that's the reason for my new series, and I hope you will be joining me on that series. I get some help, and then we're gonna wrap this one up, because at this point it's just more of the same, and I don't think that's really that interesting from there on. I'll be uploading this map so that anyone who wants to can play with it, move on, take all the blueprints they want from it, and just continue to expand. Thank you very much, everyone who has been following the series, especially anyone who's been following from the beginning. And I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed playing it. I think this is the best base I've built. It just needs some tweaking in terms of capacities now, but the whole train network is working flawlessly. The district network is working flawlessly as well. I'll be using that in my next single player vanilla campaign, something along the lines. And yeah, it's been all around a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in one of my other series. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, and by the way, remember to like, subscribe, and follow, or not follow, that's on a different platform, but subscribe and like and comment and all of that good stuff, and share maybe even. And I'll see you around. Cheers.